Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So I was going to do another week in lockdown vlog, but I forgot to do it yesterday, which was Monday. Not that I really did anything of any interest, and I also forgot to do it this morning, but it is only like just gone 11. I didn't get up till 10:30 and I've just got dressed, had my breakfast, which was a yogurt and some cereal, and now I'm just kind of pottering around. It is pouring with rain, so that's not great. I'm still finding, oh, so if you can see this on my nose, if you don't know, I had a little operation surgery last Wednesday to remove a non-dangerous skin cancer, so I had a skin graft from there to put on there. I'm having the stitches out tomorrow. I am meant to be at work today for 4 hours, but my nose is still quite sore and it's just really uncomfortable having this thing there. And for the past week I haven't really felt like doing anything because I've been in pain and I've been a bit worn down by it, but I have been doing a little bit of so I couldn't face doing anything, and I thought, do you know what, I'm going to try and draw. I haven't drawn since like school, which was decades ago, and I can't draw to save my life. But do you know what, I haven't minded doing it, and I only really do it for like 10 minutes at a time because I get frustrated and bored with it. But do you know, I'm quite surprised I've found this new thing that I don't mind doing, drawing, even though I'm really rubbish at it. I'll show you some of my drawings. So I've attempted 2 Spice Girl drawings. That was the first one. As you can see, I'm really quite bad at drawing. And then that was the second one. I did this one yesterday. The first one was done sometime last week. I've also tried drawing this man here, which was meant to be that man there. As you can see, I'm really not that great. And then I tried drawing Tinkerbell, but I gave up. And then I tried again drawing Tinkerbell, and that was my second attempt. Still really not very good. But you know, you don't have to be good at things, and I don't mind doing it. As I say, I don't mind doing it for 10-15 minutes, but yeah, so that's what I've been doing. Also been doing a little bit of reading, not much. So I've started reading Mel B's autobiography, which is good, but it's a tough read. It's quite hard and dark, but it's a good read, and I've been reading that, and I've flicked through a couple of other autobiographies that I've read in the past, but I just wanted to have a quick read of again. Today, not sure what I'm going to do. As I say, it's nearly gone 11, 11:30 or something like that. I will go out for a walk at some point if the weather, well, I will go out for a walk at some point even if the weather doesn't clear up. I'll take an umbrella and a Mac and go out with my mum. I'll try and do something today, but my nose is still a bit sore, and maybe play a board game with my mum. That'd be good. We got a new board game, the London game. It's good. It's like a race around London. You get six cards, and you have to. It's the underground map, and you have to go to the 6 cards that you get along the underground map. And it's like a race who does their 6 trips first. So I'm quite liking that game. But yeah, I'll keep you updated as the day goes on. But right now, I'm not even sure what I'm gonna do. Probably I want to get some pink hair dye. So I've been looking on the internet for some pink hair dye, but I don't know which pink hair dye to get because I don't want a bright pink. I want more of a baby rose goldy type pink, and I also don't want it permanent. I want it semi-permanent, and I also don't want to have to lighten my hair beforehand. So it's quite a complicated process. So I'll probably spend some time looking on the internet now for some hair dye that I can find that ticks all those categories. So it's now 1 o'clock, and I've just spent the last hour and a half really looking at pink hair dyes on the internet. I think I'm going to go with Bleach London Rose, and now me and my mum are going to play a board game. So we're going to play the London board game, the one I mentioned earlier, the race around London on the underground. So these are the places I have to get to on the underground, and I am starting at Liverpool Street because I always start at Liverpool Street.
Yeah, whether it's the best place to go or not.
So my mum won the game because I was heading back to my station start of Liverpool Street, and my mum closed the station so I couldn't get back into it without rolling a 6, which was very frustrating. So my mum ended up getting back to her station quicker, and now it's 1:45 and we're gonna head out for a walk with our umbrellas and our Macs. So it's about just gone 3 o'clock. We're back from our walk. It thankfully didn't rain when we were out, so that was good. I didn't need my umbrella, although I had it with me. The problem was with it being cold, it stung my nose, which wasn't great. But it's okay now. I've come back inside. And I'm finding the annoying thing is with my nose at the moment is up my nose is itching, and it's driving me mad because I can't itch it. And then I was thinking to myself, like, who invented the itch? Like, why would whoever created humans, whether you believe in God creating humans or you believe that we evolved from monkeys or whatever, why do we have to itch? Like, seriously, who thought it was a good idea to say, okay, let's make them have a funny feeling on their skin, which they have to then scratch to get rid of? Like, why was that a good idea? I can tell you it's not a good idea because my itching up my nose is very, very frustrating because I can't itch it. But aside from that, it's okay. And actually, when we were out on our walk, we saw some dodgy drug dealing going on in the ghetto of Chelmsford that it is. But they're really not very subtle. Like, you would think if you're going to be drug dealing, you need to be quite, like, undercover, trying to not make yourself obvious. And this man was so blatant. But yeah, that was the excitement from the walk. I'm not sure what I'm going to do now. Let's have a think. I might try a bit of drawing or maybe do some reading, but I will try and do something. So I have just attempted some drawing. It was meant to be a drawing of me and my friend from a photo in Barcelona, and that is shockingly bad. Look how bad I am at drawing. It's quite frustrating when you have an image and you see it in your head and your hand can't put it into paper how you envisage it. So I think I should stick to trying to draw the Spice Girls, even though they're not much better. That was another attempt. That's a different photo. They look more like human beings, though, as opposed to them, which, I mean, that one's me, and I probably look like an alien anyway in real life, but yeah, that is how bad my drawing is. But, you don't have to be good at things to do them, do you? You can just do them because you want to. Here is a drawing I did the other day of a person, and this person looks slightly better than my alien people of today. That and that. This one is much better, although still not very good. I mean, art's never really been anything that I've ever had any interest in at all. Like drawing, just like I can't draw. I just never have drawn. But as I say, I don't mind, actually, now that I've done a few bits, I don't mind doing it. It's quite a nice way to pass the time. Yesterday, well, actually on the weekend, so Sunday, I wrote a song about coronavirus and lockdown to Britney Spears' Hit Me Baby One More Time. So I'll put the video up that I did for that now, and then I'll carry on with my day because I'm not sure what I'm going to do now. Might do a bit more drawing, but here's the video anyway of my song. So I put my pyjamas on because it's cold, and so I wanted my dressing gown on. Did cooking some vegetables, that's the noise of the microwave going. Cooking some vegetables for dinner later on. Gonna get some lunch now. So normally I'll come away from the microwave. Normally Tuesday is my running day because normally before Corona I was training on a Tuesday and Thursday. So with Corona and lockdown I've been going out for a run on a Tuesday about 6 o'clock-ish, but with my nose and with my stitches there, I'm not going to be running tonight, plus it's raining. Yeah, I don't think the stitches on my chest would take too kindly to my arms driving backwards and forwards, and my nose is still really like not comfortable. So I'll try and run later this week if I feel better. But now I'm going to get some food and maybe watch some TV. I just got myself a hot drink, filled it up, put it down, and then I knocked it over, and the water literally went everywhere. So friggin' annoying. So I've just spent the last 10 minutes on my hands and knees mopping up all the floor. All this was soaking wet, all this was puddled with water, and now I am fed up. I'm gonna refill my cup and not spill it. So I've got my lunch of crackers with cottage cheese, onion and chive with some beetroot, and there was some cucumber there, but I've already eaten it. And I've got my laptop up, but I'm not sure I can gonna do anything, but I might do some more research into pink hair dye. So it's now 7:15. I ended up answering some emails on my computer that I'd forgotten about that actually did need doing, so that was quite productive. And then I've just written my mum, well, I had written her a little workout, and I've just added a few more exercises in because she asked for some more exercises, because believe it or not, I am a qualified personal trainer. So I did because I've done a sports science degree, I could like fast track through, so I did like an intensive week just before Christmas. So yeah, I'm qualified personal trainer, not that I'm using it or maybe ever going to use it, but anyway, my mum, as I say, I've just put together a little workout for my mum, so that's what I've been doing. I'm going to go downstairs now. We'll be having dinner about 7:15. I'm having chicken in the sauce with some vegetables, and then we'll just be watching the TV. So Matt Hancock announced today in his daily press briefing, that all NHS staff can get tested for corona. So I'm presuming that also includes me, as I'm NHS worker. However, I don't have symptoms, so I feel like I shouldn't really waste a test. But then I also think, well, what if I've got it and I'm asymptomatic and I'm spreading it to other people? Who knows? And I don't know how he's announced that NHS staff can get it, but how do you go about getting it? So it's Wednesday the 29th of April, and I'm just walking to the hospital to get my stitches removed from my nose and my neck. I can't say I'm looking forward to it, but there we go, it's just gone 9 o'clock. So I'm on my way back from the hospital. It's literally been about 5 minutes since I did the last video, and as you can see, my nose is still stitched with the dressing on because I got the wrong bloody day. It's tomorrow, so I got up early to get to the hospital, and now I got the wrong day, which is most annoying, but at least it's only like a 5-minute walk away, so there we go. I'll just be back tomorrow. So it's now nearly 4 o'clock on the Wednesday. I'm sorry, I've forgotten to film my day. So obviously I got back from the hospital where I didn't have my stitches out. I had my breakfast, which was a yogurt and some melon. Then me and my mum went for a walk. Got home. I watched Prime Minister's Prime Minister's questions time on the TV anyway. Although it wasn't the Prime Minister because Boris Johnson has had a baby today. So I did that, watched that for an hour, and then I wrote another song about Corona and lockdown to It's Raining Men. So I'll put that at the end of today. I've just been playing a board game with my mum again, the London game. She won both times. I kept getting sent all over the place because you have to pick up hazard cards. So every time you want to change lines, like I want to go from, I don't know, the circle line to the northern line, you have to pick up a hazard card, and it can send you anywhere. So I kept like saying, oh, you want to start a protest, go to Westminster. And so or you want to go and watch the cricket, go to the Oval. So I kept getting sent all over the place so I couldn't get to the places that I wanted to go to. But anyway, so yes, now it's 4 o'clock. I'm going to be talking to my friend Bex on the phone soon. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing now. It's been an all right day actually. I was thinking when we got back from our walk about 12 o'clock, and I was thinking, oh God, there's so much of the day left and I've got nothing to do. But actually, with writing my song, playing the game, watching the TV, it's been all right. So I spoke to my friend on the phone. I've put my pyjamas on because it's cold. Like, what happened to the sunny weather? It's gone horrid and cold and wet and miserable. And I've got my lunch crackers and cottage cheese with some beetroot and cucumber. And there it is, my crackers and my cucumber. Yum, yum, yum. And I'm going to go on my laptop. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I may end up not doing anything and reading a book instead. So I've just gone on to Expedia to see how much a holiday would be to Australia in March next year. And for 10 nights, look, flights and hotel included, we're looking at like £1,000 to £1,500. It's madness. It's so cheap. I'm tempted to buy it just anyway. Like, why not? I mean, I would hope Corona would be over by March. Maybe I will. So it's 9 o'clock. I've had my dinner. I had chicken breast in a carrot, leek and tarragon sauce, which I made earlier today, with some vegetables. And I bought the pink hair dye that I wanted to buy so I can dye my hair pink. And after much deliberation of what brand to go for, I went for Bleach London. So I bought 3 bottles because I've got long hair and I wasn't sure how many I'd need. So now I'm going to get my evening snack. I'm going to have a bowl of porridge. So I have this porridge. It's Quaker Oats Perfect Blends, raspberry, apple and acai, or however you say it. And sometimes I have the apple, sultana and cinnamon. And I'm going to have it with naan bread and some fish fingers because I love fish fingers. And I'm just going to spend the evening watching the TV and then going to bed. So again, I'm walking to the hospital, take 2, the next day, Thursday. No, it's just gone 9 o'clock, so at least I know today is the correct day to get my stitches out. So yeah, that's what I'm off to do now. So I've had my stitches out and my dressings removed, and I've been left with this pretty nasty scar on my nose for the rest of my life. I've been for a walk with my mum. It's now 2 o'clock and I've literally just spent the last 2 hours lying on the sofa, watching the TV, feeling sorry for myself. So I watched Bargain Hunt, which was actually quite good. I've never really watched it before. And then I was thinking, and then it just ended and I was like, well, what do you win if you go on Bargain Hunt? So I had to Google that to find out what you win in Bargain Hunt. And it turns out you win the money if your bargains make profit, which these people's didn't. And then I watched A Place in the Sun where they were looking around the door doing But yeah, my nose is pretty crap. I do actually feel like I've got, like, it feels in my nose like half of my nose is missing. So yes, I'm feeling pretty rubbish, so I'm not sure I'm going to film any more of my week in lockdown because of my nose, really. So this could well be the end of my video, and if it is, I'm sorry, it's been a pretty rubbish video, but I'll make the next ones better if I do any more. So yeah. So after a bit of moping and feeling sorry for myself, I tried to pick myself up a bit this afternoon, so I played some Scrabble with my mum and my sister on the iPad, so my sister virtually plays it. I had my lunch of a Fulfill protein bar, which are so yummy, and now I'm just reading Mel B's book. I am in a fair bit of discomfort with my neck in particular and my nose, but hey, you know, there's no point in moping around. Just trying to keep a bit positive, keep trying to actually distract myself so I'm not thinking about it too much, and hopefully it will start to heal and feel better. So it's nearly 6:30 now. We'll be having dinner about 7:15. I'm having beef in like a red wine sauce with some vegetables, so that'll be, and then I'll watch the TV and probably have a bit of an early night and hope that I sleep and forget about the soreness. So it's Friday, it's 4:30, and actually I've had a much better day today than yesterday. I'm sorry that yesterday's was a bit depressing. I think with having my stitches out and seeing my nose and then being in a lot of pain and discomfort, I was just in a bit of a bad mood. But today I felt better. My nose and my chest are still quite sore, but it's been all right. So I had a nice lie in. 10:30 I got up, went to the supermarket with my mum, which is a mission, and I had to put like all this massive makeshift dressing over my nose because I didn't want to catch anything. Went for a walk, came home. I've had a shower for the first time in over a week, so my hair was so greasy, so it's been really nice to get clean hair because I couldn't wash my hair when I had all my stitches and dressing on and that. So yeah, it's been nice to have a shower. I've got my pyjamas on and I'm just going to chill for the afternoon. Felt much better today, and I had a voice note from my friend Elena, and you know, she really spoke a lot of sense. You know, she was like, you know, it's only a week after your surgery, obviously it's not going to look great. So yeah, she made me feel more positive, and I'm ready to take on the world again. And if you like my channel, please subscribe. I will do better videos than this one. It's just I wanted to do a video and this was just easy to do, so I'm sorry it's a bit of a rubbish video, but I will do better ones in the future.